don't judge me. I promise. When I actually leave, when I actually get to wherever, I don't know. When I get to my new job, I promise. I promise. I'm not gonna eat this crab no more. For the bitch poor. Oh shit. You're a funny girl. I guess I'm gonna say this while nobody's here. No, I'm gonna wait till I get some food. No. Y'all don't give me my view. So, yeah, I gotta tell a story. I gotta tell a story. Back in 1998, I was going to Southern University was playing Texas Southern, and we went to Houston, right? And maybe that meant to happen on purpose. This is funny. So me and my friends, we went from where I'm at, from Louisiana to Houston, right? And when we got to Houston, this is like 1998 or 99. I don't know. Whenever 98, I think. Okay, so that weekend we get to Houston, and and all we heard that weekend was Destiny's Child, right? All we heard, hi. Okay. All we heard was Destiny's Child. All we heard was Destiny's Child. And it was just driving us crazy, right? So that's all we heard was Destiny's Child. And no, 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 no. Like the whole weekend, when we went to the football game, well, I ended up going to the football game. I ended up doing something I had no business doing. But when my friends went to the football game, then they came and got me. Then we went to the club. We was in Club Oasis. That used to be the club back in the day in Houston in late 90s, right? Went to Club Oasis. We cutting up. We doing the thing. And then they stopped the music, right? And then it was like, ladies and gentlemen, we have a surprise. We have a surprise guest. Destiny's Child. Now, this is when they first came out. We're not talking about Beyonce with the hair, with the wind blowing in the hair, and like, I love you. No, this regular Houston, Texas Beyonce, right? So it's regular Houston, Texas Beyonce. And so she comes out, they come out and they say, no, 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 no. Man, I was like, boo. They're going to be one-hit wonders. Why? Because we, in Louisiana at that time in 98, we did not really, we dressed like Escape. We did not dress like Destiny's Child. Like, look at y'all dressed like that. Boo. Boo. My bad, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Who would have known? Who would have known? And the sad part is, I don't think, maybe one of the last times that she was free, because after No, they did a tour, I guess, with Jagged Edge or something like that. And her and Latavia in Baton Rouge. I heard Latavia, all of them was just walking in the mall. My best friend in Cartana Mall. That mall doesn't even exist anymore. And they was just all out in the open. So I just like, damn, she went to that. Now she's like, you can't even do that with her right now. So, um, I get it. You know, but that I don't even know who won. No, was that Texas Southern or was it Prairie View? I think it was Texas Southern. Yeah. Who would have known? Like, also, I went to Texas Southern and finished there. I wouldn't. If you would have told me that then, I would have been like, hell no, I wouldn't have went to Texas Southern. But actually, I went up there. Yeah. So, man, welcome to Club Spirit. Just had to give y'all that. I had to give y'all that story. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And you know why? Because I died. They're my temporaries, okay? I have temps because, I got to work on the implant stuff. So I got to get the implants. So these are my temps because when you die, you lose your teeth. Yeah, when you die, you lose your teeth. And so I'm blessed that I can do it because I work with a whole lot of people and I live with a whole lot of people that are not blessed because dental care is not there. Why do y'all do that? Why? I'm blessed. Especially when I see it here. Especially when the people be on them hard drugs and have no. And guess what? The insurance only paid, like, they can't afford to even get it pulled. So some of them be in pain. So that's a blessing. Stop it. Like, I like that. She looks so pretty. She looks so pretty. I'm just going to find one thing. Yeah. Matter of fact, I went to the dentist. Yeah, I went to the dentist. What day that was? Thursday. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's get the second part of this going on, Dennis. I can't wait. Because you have to be in, especially if you had some, let's just say, okay, and we talking since she burned dinner. Let's just say, really, I died. So it's like all my teeth, they were just coming out for no freaking reason. And so let's just say if it went by years, so it was crazy. It's crazy what they had to do. And so, but then he was like, it's gonna take a year to heal. And I was like, I thought it was gonna be like, I thought it was gonna be like 2 weeks to heal. And it wasn't. He said a year. But after what I've been through, this journey, I can see why. Because these things can hurt. Do you understand? They hurt. So now they don't hurt anymore like they did. But I can see why they do the temps. And then if they have to do, like, bring up your gums and do all that crap again, I can see why they wait a year. Because it hurts. It really does. How many in the last 8 months? Because I did this. I started in March. So this is a year. This is close to a year. So, I worked hard for him. I I worked 6, 7, 8 days in a row. I worked 12 hours a day. I worked hard. I saved my money all through. I worked Christmas. I worked New Year's. I worked all that to get it done. So please, you're not hurting me. This is an achievement because some people can't do what I did. Stop doing that. Start speaking in love. Like why we always gotta speak? Oh, I know why. Cause y'all in a box. Y'all in the box. Y'all gonna stay in the box too. Because I'm at a point. I'm not gonna. This is what I went in. Well, meditation. No, really, I did go into meditation. I'll count that as meditation. So the direction was like, don't show the halftime thing anymore. That's up to. That's up. I hear. That's up to your discretion. That's what I hear right now. That's up to your discretion. That's up to you to take it. We're not in the business of puppeteers. We're not in the business of controlling you and make you think that it's true. We're not in the business of fear to make you fear, right? It's because it's not fair that one person has to keep sacrificing their life and y'all don't want to do nothing. So this time, fight for your life. That's all I have to say. Because I'm straight. I'm straight. I'm straight. Somebody wants to know how, I don't know, the energy in here. Somebody wants to know, how did I learn to decode all that? I can't remember. Yeah. So in 2020, when I was going through my spiritual warfare, and like I said, people think I'm crazy. So this is why people, I laugh at people that watch those tarots, the tarot cards, and they make their life into this tarot card. And I just laugh at the comments and everything. So in 2020, I was listening to one of the tarot readers, and she was my eyes. Shout out to her. Like, I'm not gonna just say her name, but shout out to her. She was my eyes. She saved my life a couple of times. So I'm listening to her, and she doesn't even do that no more. She just call out numbers. So I think after 2 or 3 times, I was like, why is she calling out numbers? Write down the numbers. Write down the numbers that you hear. And it was also, she did it based on my ancestors. Because I called my dad. I was like, yo, did the house look like that? Because she said the house was like a plantation house, which it was. So I can't find it. Anyway, I thought I saved it. Hold on. All I do is let me see. Let's just say it. Hi, y'all. Welcome to ClubSpirit. We're just in the beginning. I got another hour and a half. Yeah, here we go. I had to actually go and save it. Okay, so if you can read that, that was like from her video. So this is how I started coding because somebody asked that question. I feel that question. And it was like Bible versus family video meeting. And then it was like she called out 143, 157, 75, and 23. And I just went and looked up those. I looked up those numbers, and it was like place. This is one of my first instructions. This is how I live, and it was like two place peace and harmony, the right spiritual path. I'm starting my right path. I was starting that path. Yep, I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. Positive thinking, stay positive. I love you. Ancestors talking. 57, Psalms 57. God has a plan. Finish the plan. 75. This is at the beginning. This is at the gate. So it was like 75. Keep expressing freely. Keep expressing freely. And get gain. That's what it's like. Get gain. Well, I guess I was figuring it out. Gain strong intuition because I was a little sketchy right there. So then it says, keep expressing freely. You're gaining your strong intuition. I guess I got it. And then I was like 23 because I don't really remember all this. This was a lifetime. Like it feels like I jumped timelines. So I can't remember exactly how this went down. So 23, you're not alone. Start your purpose. This was one of the first messages I got. That's how I started to decode. That's when I noticed it's codes. It's codes. Then I'm trying to think, how did I start? Yeah, it's been lifetimes, like jumping lifetimes. When did I start looking at the videos and can read them? I think in 2023, I started seeing things and seeing a lot of repeat. Like I guess because the way how my brain is, if I see a pattern, I'm gonna grab onto that pattern very quickly. And then so the funny part was, the biggest mistake I made was trying to make people believe that this was going on in the video. Like proving it. Like, yo, I'm proving it. And I think doing that kind of slowed my progress too. In this journey, trying to prove things. And but to me, that gave me reassurance because when you're truly chosen, I'm gonna be real with you, and I'm speaking right now before we go into ClubSpirit. I'm just speaking by spirit. I'm speaking by the heart. When you go into this, you start in this, it's a long process. It's a long process. So at this point, I'm vulnerable. I don't know what I'm seeing is real. Hell, sometimes when I cut off that button, I'll be like, yo, did that just happen? I don't know. Right? And so it's like, you can't force anybody to see the unseen. Actually, it's a blessing to see the unseen. Now is definitely a blessing. It really is. I'm so blessed right now. Okay. It's like y'all will see something just like, okay, so this is the difference also. I'm in a higher vibration than a lower vibration. So the lower vibration, while they look at a picture or they trying to send out a message, they know they're gonna keep you in a box. The box of ego, the box of misery, the box of hate, the box of competition with each other, the box, jealousy, envy. They're gonna keep you in the box, right? So when they keep you in this box, y'all look at something and y'all judge their hair. Like, why they did that with their hair, girl? I don't know why they did that with their hair. Why she did that? That don't make no sense. Why she's airbrush? You know, you reading all the comments, but then if you look around, I see I see around her. I don't see her or him. I don't see that. So for you got to be in a higher vibration. And I'm sorry for people, just like people just did that a few minutes ago. You're not listening to the higher vibration. You're focusing on the square. And a lot of people are going to be left behind because of physicality. I hear physicality. A lot of people are going to be left behind due to physicality. So I hope I answered your question. I think, thank you. I start really figuring it out with Drake's video, Laugh Now, Cry Later. Now, some of y'all on the other team, y'all were like baiting me. So, because it's like, if you keep going out there and saying all this is going on, nobody's not going to take me. They think, why this old lady think she know these people? Like, oh, what this old lady? This girl going crazy. So your family thinks you, like you trying to, I was on Facebook then, you trying to prove everything. Like, you don't see this at point 23. You don't hear what this person is saying. You don't, like, so, and that's the first thing I had to check out on Facebook too, to move on. I had to leave Facebook totally alone. But I caught Drake's video, Laugh Now, Cry Later. I think that was a bait. Yeah, that's back in 2020. Him and Cali videos, but which one he's like, I want a drink, I want another one. That song with Cali too. I saw a lot of. That's when I started seeing symbols, and then I just start adding what the symbol means. Then you just become a pro. It's but now I think I'm symboled out. I don't want to look at no more videos for the symbols. I get it. I just rather look at pictures. Please I'd rather see pictures, not videos. Pictures. I'm videoed out. I'm tired of doing it. Please do it, pictures. So I can laugh at them. Anyway, welcome to ClubSpirit, y'all. I'm just wasting my time because I thought my moderator is coming, but apparently my moderator is not coming today. She's not coming. Y'all drained her. She takes days off. Y'all are draining. Some of y'all are draining. But, wow, this is where it started. Right here. Whew. Just start. Y'all watch me, though. Y'all really do watch me. That's another way I keep this picture too. Keep it. Okay, there it is. Right. I keep this. I keep this, bro. I'm trying to cover it up. Let me see if I can move it. I can't move it. So, yeah, we just gonna do it this way. Thank you. I don't cover my name. And I'm gonna cover my information. This is how I look 2020. You wanna see it again? Boom. Physical, spiritual warfare. It's, they was throwing it at me, man. Y'all was, yeah. I guess I need to. I guess we starting to talk to y'all, and these people know who I'm talking to. Because y'all watch now. I know y'all watch, and that's how I started. You know, when you look in the mirror, one thing that was once beautiful turns into this. Turns into this. I need to know the answer. That's just within me, like who and what and how. Who did this to me? Who did this to me? That's what I want to know. First of all, I know who did it, but then at this time, this is how I looked before my journey. Like this was me before the journey. I was not on drugs. I wasn't. I was on alcohol, but it wasn't. It wasn't like drinking fists or stuff like that. It wasn't like that. But I was drinking. But it wasn't to a point to be like this. And I looked at myself, and that's why I took the picture. Like, what is going on with me? Matter of fact, some of y'all gonna end up looking like this. Maybe one or two of y'all already look like y'all turning gray. Cause that I was trying to cover up the gray. Yeah, some of y'all, I can heal you, but you got to go through mercy. And can you just imagine? Some people, when they see this, they'll tap out. They'll tap out. You know, I can't find a job. And definitely, if people see me like this, they're not nice to you. They don't treat you like crap. So when you go to a store or whatever and be like, why are you over here? You know you're trying to steal. I tried to do my taxes one time. And I tried to do it with this woman. And I had legit taxes because I did the English, teaching the English to Chinese people online. Because that's the only job I could get. Because some reason I'll get a job and then all of a sudden they'll call me back and said he chose the wrong person, things like that. So I was just reduced to, doing that job. So I had the W-2s and I went, the W-2s, I went to the W-2s, but it was Chinese. So I went to I got my 1099, my bad, my 1099. And the woman in Jackson Hugh would not do it because pretty much I was reduced to this. And she thought I was a fraud. That's messed up, huh? Who don't leave napkins for Taco Bell? I'll be right back. I promise. I'm not gonna do this no more. I'm not gonna eat any more Taco Bell. I promise. Oh, what's that? Y'all didn't see that Taco Bell. I'm gonna change my life after that. Um, so welcome, Club Spirit. I don't know what direction this is, but we gonna. I'm just rolling with the spirit. I'm just speaking from spirit. If and what I'm getting from, if this is your message, good. If it's not your message, don't take it in. But we gonna go on and start giving messages to people. If you come in here, you disrespect, you're out of the club, and there's nothing I can tell and nothing I can do for you right now. Because really, truly, I gave a lot of y'all trolls. I gave a lot of y'all trolls. Hey, I gave y'all a lot of y'all trolls time. What's racist? See, I don't even see this. Yeah, we gave a lot of the trolls time. So, it is what it is at this point. Thank you. I thought you actually was, I was not even look for you. I thought you was drained. But I did come back. Okay. Yeah. I did come back this morning and I went right back over it. But the funny part was Jess was my moderator and she was shocking them. So, um, I gave every just that's up to you to believe. Um, sad. Sad. So anyway, if this is your message, take it. If it's not your message, I can't help you. Just if you come in here, you disrespect, because really, I'm be honest with you, Club Spirit is about the soul. It is about the heart. It's about healing. It's not about, okay, something wrong with you here, something wrong with you here, something wrong with you here. We here to uplift, because I went. That was like 2 days ago. Not last night. That was Tuesday night. Before I came on Tuesday night, I was in meditation, and it was like, you are now at the pinnacle. I said, the pinnacle? What? I said, what is the pinnacle? Then you get to a point when you can do that. Like, shh. I said, what's the pinnacle? Go look it up. Okay, I'm going to look it up. It's amazing some people don't need phones. Let's see. The pinnacle, spiritual meaning. It's like, go and look it up. And it says, the pinnacle, spiritual pinnacle means it's the highest point of spiritual achievement, enlightenment, or divine connection, representing the ultimate realization of one's spiritual potential. It's heaven on earth. You hit 7. When you hit 7, I just got that shit. Okay, when you hit 7, you in heaven. Heaven on earth. It's like, once you get to that feeling, it's like I'm working, but I'm not all here. I'm physically doing what I need to do. Now I can go and laugh at your conversations, and meanwhile, I'm in between two, and it feels heavy though. For some reason, why it feels heavy on the body? That's another thing. I'm tired. So I'm sitting on top of the world. That's what I heard. Top of the world. I'm sitting on top of the world. And I'm saying all this is because that's what Club Spirit is. We trying to get you to heaven. Like we trying to get you to heaven. We're not trying to have you stay here, because right now at the bottom you in hell. This is hell on earth. That's what hell is. This right now, that what we're experiencing, this is hell. It is hell. So, pinnacle, spiritual meaning. Then, like I said, when I was in trance, in the meditation, I laid out, and it's like, you're at the pinnacle. I'm like, and when I was at the pinnacle, it was like you can see stars. Something like that SZA song. Like that. That's what you're going to see. Like in the video. And so you just looking around like, wow. But how it feels right now, and I know some people being funny though, but I'm happy. I'm fulfilled. Like it feels full. It feels so good. I have never had this feeling before. Never. Every day I used to wake up and it feels like I was missing something. I was seeking something. I guess somebody needs to hear this message. I was seeking something, and it's just like sometimes you feel empty, and it's like, okay, well, I'm trying to achieve this goal, and some of y'all, you just feel emptiness. Maybe you don't, how maybe whoever needs to hear this person, maybe you have gone job to job to job, and it's like, okay, I'm not good at this. I'm not good at this. what in the hell I'm good for? And you have people maybe around you that really are not for you. Whoever this is for, this person, these people are not for you. And they want you to stay at their level. So when you feel, that's when you feel empty. Because it's like, okay, should I, look, like that song, should I stay or should I go? You know, should I stay? Should I go? So whoever needs to hear this, it's time for you to make that step to get full. And also when we drinking and we're doing drugs, we're trying, that's what we're trying to feel. We're trying to, our food. You ever saw that cult person, that woman with the big hair, went before everything, she went crazy? I think she was messing with a whole lot of things that she wasn't supposed to, and then she got an attachment on her. That's why I believe that's what happened to her. You know, the way how she died, the way how and her husband died, that was, she was doing some things that she wasn't supposed to be doing. And but in the beginning, when she was good, when she really, she's like, she was doing it because of dieting, right? So she's telling people, this is how, one day I was just eating, and then one day something came upon me, and then I feel full. I don't need to eat anymore, you know. And that's what she was trying to pass on. But then sometimes power gets to your head. So, but anyway, that's what happened to her. So that's what I'm getting at, is like that empty feeling. That's why sometimes we have to go ahead and you know, we have to even feel it with drugs, with alcohol, with whatever. So somebody needs to understand that drugs can't do it, alcohol can't do it, men can't do it, women can't do it. Maybe you bisexual, I don't know. Either way, sex, but it's not going to do it. You have to go to the pinnacle. Somebody needs to hear this. You have to do the work to get to the pinnacle. But you're meant to do something huge. You're meant to do something huge. And we're about to go into a new age. We're gonna need people. We're gonna need people, because what's going on is the people, you know, that comes in here, you know, the trolls. After what's going on as we speak in current time, what's about to go on, what's going on, they're gonna be lost. Their identities are gonna be gone. You know why? Because they're gonna find out that this reality, this right here, is not real. It's arranged. It's controlled. It's a controlled environment. So you do need people to actually start this process of where I started at, right here. Starting with those numbers, and go through so you can be there. And then also, when you also go through spiritual awakening, I guess I went through many awakenings, and I'll talk about that process in a minute. You want to go and help. So whoever this is like, you need to stop and actually, I keep saying Matthew 6:10, right? Matthew 6:10. Is that what I think it is? Matthew 6:10. Okay, that's 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 not Matthew 6:10. My bad. Matthew 6:6. My bad. Matthew 6. But when you go and pray, go into a room, close the door, and pray to your Father who is unseen. It's like you gotta go. He's gonna put you in a room, or maybe he has, or maybe he will. You got too much noise around you. Some of those noises are plant noises, and some of those noises are just people that you're not even supposed to be around. So whoever needs to hear that, you don't need to be around this at all. At all. I hear we're not going to use any music because we're not going to get copyrighted on this one. So no music. Usually I know I'm being copyrighted, so I know that only a few people, the people that see it, or you have to search for it to get it. But this time I'm not going to get any copyright. That's going to be the end of that crap too. I don't understand. Let me put it this way. I just put in my Twitter, girl. Okay. I just put in my Twitter, like, I know you're saying 369, yes. 369, yes. You're right. 369. But everybody has a theory. And I said this on Twitter just a few minutes ago. An hour ago. Everybody has a theory. If you had the answer, we would not be where we at right now. If you had the answer, you wouldn't put that answer in place. If you had the answer, if you would have saw instantly what happened on Sunday night, you would have known. You would have instantly, if you had the answer. Oh, I'm not even paying attention to it. What? If you had the answer right now, you'll be out here telling us the answer, right? But you hold on to the answer, right? Some of y'all are talking and y'all don't even know what y'all talking about. Some of y'all is given to you. Just like I said, you're in the box. It's given to you. And you're going to be like, okay, it's right here. You have not really ventured out. You have not really said, well, yo, who put the Bible together? Did you? And then you never went and said, okay, how did Christianity start? Then you go and start looking at different, then you go back to the story of Jesus. Then you go, then, just start reading and researching. But a lot of y'all speak a whole lot of things you don't know. Because if you truly knew what you said about Jesus and like you will see, but you'll see something different right now on this camera. But you're not seeing anything different because, and then it's also, God didn't tell anybody, and I'm speaking through spirit, God did not tell anybody how he was going to come down or how and why and when. He didn't tell. So why, to me, if I'm fighting the devil, first of all, why would I come out and tell you the date? Okay, God gonna have a concert, Madison Square Garden. Yeah, Madison Square Garden, 2/19, 2026. Like, and y'all just sit. Then another thing is, a lot of us say things, but we don't hear. So I said this morning. I'm going to say it again. Jesus is a person that never can be replaced. Jesus, what? Jesus did his thing. And during the time where he tried to touch people's hearts, or he tried to heal people, and he wanted to see the benefactor just being a benefactor. He wanted to be a benefactor because he was chosen to be the son of the Father. When he did his 40 days and nights, it was, when you finish all that and you're at the pinnacle, you're like, I don't know how he did that. Jesus, how did you do that for 40? How you did all that in 40 days? But then at this time, they didn't have time. So it could have been this long. I don't know, 5 years or whatever. 5? Yeah, 5 years. Now going on 6 years, right? So if Jesus, Jesus, like I said, Jesus wanted to give heaven on earth. He wanted to give heaven on earth. And so he went, he took it. People, these Christians, the ones that y'all actually are really saying y'all waiting on him. The ones that really are saying y'all waiting on him. Okay? They weren't really Christians anyway, right? They mocked him. They threw rocks at him. Even though he healed. They didn't want to hear it. They didn't want to see it because it did not come their way. It's not going to come in their way, in their manner. Like, I think it's going to be this person, and this person has to look like this, right? So Jesus did all that, and then after all that, he was captured. First of all, he was betrayed by the people that was around him, right? Even the one that kissed him. He was betrayed. None of those disciples, like, if you're going to take him, you're going to, I think it was 3 people back then. I don't know. It was 3. It was 3. But anyway, you notice how they stopped? They don't even post those 3 no more. This is how Christianity happened. It was 3 crosses. It was 3 people. Stephen? I hear Stephen. I can't hear it. I hear Stephen. Y'all notice that? Because I went to Catholic school. I went to Catholic school in the 80s. Let me think. It was 3 crosses. 3 people went up when he went up. You notice those? We're not even talking about those 2 anymore. They just took them out the story. Hollywood just took them out. But besides that, it was Stephen. Peter. But Peter was the one that ran. I don't know. But anyway, so I cannot hear it. It's like Stephen, and then it's like static. So nobody helped him. the tax people that he ate with, the people that he fed the loaves of bread, and he divided it. None of those people, the people, and like I said, the son, anybody that he touched me, he healed. None of these people came up and said, I'm with him. I'm with him. No, we all with him. Nobody did. So I'm saying all this for a reason. So he went and he did that cross again. I said this earlier. You have Mary, and you have Mary and Mary. Only two that trying to give him some relief. Then Mary went back to check on him. After he went in there, nobody went back and checked. But the person that truly loved him. No, I heard they skipped that part. Like he's supposed to be a priest or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'm saying all this for a reason. Some of the story is chopped up and screwed. And I'm getting this from Spirit. If I gave you free of charge, and now think about this. If I gave you a gift with you didn't have to do any work. I gave that gift so that son can connect more to that father. You have a connection. You know, everybody's seeking glory, everybody's seeking heaven, but you have to figure out it's from the father to the son, right? So when the son so he brought the son down for free. We didn't have to do the work. He did it all by himself. So think about this. Really think about this. So if y'all didn't help him the first time, and we glorify, he took our sins, we glorify it. That's glorifying what you're doing. You're glorifying, because how he took our sins. He took the sin, and I'm speaking in spiritual. Y'all took that a whole nother level of where y'all say we speak, and he took all our sins. If he took all our sins, we would not have Babylon right now. When did the sin come back? How? The sin was we did not believe who he was. And when he truly needed help, the pour that he poured in everyone during his walk, the pour of love, because he did it out of love. He did it from his soul. The pour of love, he didn't get it back. So you don't think that the sin was not taking the blessing that God gave. And some of us do that, though. Some of us do that. So do you think the second time, right now we in advanced times, we in modern times, we can track you, we got AI, we got we more advanced than what that was, right? It's a lot more harder. It's to protect this person is a lot. It's just a lot harder. The system is completely corrupt. Pretty much, the devil has put our Masonic order, or whoever has put everybody in a box. Everybody's in a box. So if everybody's in this box and you didn't take him the first time with no work, are you going to take him again with no work? No, you're going to have to work for it. You're going to have to do the work to actually see him or see Christ. You have to do the work. So Sunday, one of those things, when he put his arm up and he went back and he's like, y'all going to treat me as a God, is because we've been spoon-fed. We've been spoon-fed. And we're going to believe everything instead of going check it, because we lazy. We lazy. So do you think this time he's going to just say, here's my son? Boom. Y'all going to do the same thing. Y'all going to do the same thing. If I was then he don't even look like that though. I said this before. If I was him with long hair, whatever, how y'all make him on that cross, right? And he sat up here and he said who he was, y'all would not believe him. You wouldn't. You know, I always thought about this when I was married. That's just my ex-husband. He prayed for someone that really, truly loved him. But he didn't know what love was. You know, he truly prayed. Okay? God will send a person in your life, and what you're specifying is not going to be everything. Okay? He wanted a dark chocolate woman, possibly with a big ass. She has to have a job. She has to come with this good credit. She had to do all this, and she had to do that, right? A high value woman, right? So he sent me. Now, we don't think every time I was around, he was homeless, even though he wanted that. That was stupid, though. And he was homeless. He grew. Within 2-3 years, he purchased his own home. All right? He was making, average what people think, over 100,000 a year, but he wasn't. He was making $13-12 an hour when he was with me. But during the marriage, he got up that way. Now, but he don't really know. But this is how God works, and you don't even see God around you. And so, cars, they'll get cars, everything. 2 kids. We can afford clothes, everything else. But I wasn't working, and I'll try to find a job, and I just could not find one. I know why now. It wasn't just for me. God had this for me, but I wasn't seeking it. And so he got tired. And I'm not putting all that on him too, but I'm just saying he got tired. Now he's reduced after I left, he's reduced to his mama house. And can't leave. He didn't know he had a blessing. He had the manifester. You want a house? Okay, we're gonna get a house. I did not know who I was at that time. I'm like, you want a house? Okay, cool. We're gonna get a house. Got a house. I went through the whole purchase. Picked out the house and everything. When we went to sign, he never saw the house. He signed for a house unknown. He never saw the house. So, another thing, if you were asking me that, and you're not hearing, do you believe in God? And this is my message to you. You can't control how God is. Look all around you. God is omnipresent. That's what you need to hear. Do you believe in God? That's what you need to hear. Everybody be trying to control this issue. I know. But no, I just got there. So, anyway, let's go back. I don't believe in y'all God, though. You know, I'll talk about this in a minute too. I don't know who y'all celebrities, whoever that was. I don't know who y'all be doing. Yeah. Buzz Beeble, I don't know. Does Beez something? Um. So anyway, um, let's go back. He didn't know he had, because it didn't look the way he wanted it. He kicked it, but you prayed for it. But it's not the way you want it. He ain't gonna do that. He works wonders. But you have to look around you, because he's omnipresent, of what he can do. But he can't do everything. Sometimes y'all think he's Santa Claus or something. Like, okay, I want that pink house with that 1980, that 19, well, no, we in 26, the 26 Land Cruiser or whatever. I don't even know these cars anymore. I don't care no more. 26, whatever. Aston Martin. Yeah, thank you. A 26. There was like somebody said Aston Martin. Okay, a 26 Aston Martin. And you're like, okay, and then I wanted silver. Then I want kids, and I want a boy and a girl. And then I want, of course you're gonna want the husband, right? But you just sitting there waiting on it to come. Meanwhile, he probably brought a man next to you, and you looking at that man like, he ain't mine. But then you pray for a husband. Did you pray for the kids? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna see. That's how he works. I promise you. I got a PhD, an EDD in God. No, I'm telling you, that's how he does it. He's not gonna give you everything. It's gonna have something. Or he's going to send it a different way. So, people in the box looking straight ahead, sometimes he comes around the box and tries to open the door so you can see, damn, that sounds good as hell. Who came up with that one? Wait, let me repeat that one. Wait a minute. So sometimes you know how they got y'all. Let me see. They got y'all in this kind of box, like you right here in the circle. You in this circle, right here. And sometimes when you pray towards him, but meanwhile you in the circle has ego, selfishness, pride, judgmental, in the box. Ego is a part of, is your shadow. That makes you fight, because you have touched something within you that you can't deal with. When a person breaks, like, he messes with your ego, right? So you in the middle, just like how those people was performing. Y'all was in the physical realm or in the spiritual realm. You in that circle, in this square. So when you come and God is actually come in, you pray. Sometimes he'll come around the square and come and knock at the door so you can get out. Damn, that's deep. Damn, that makes sense though. So if you don't see right now what you're seeing, you got to do a little bit of work, because you want it your way. This is not Burger King, I heard. We don't do it your way. We don't put out Whoppers. We don't ask if they're going to be if you needed to be separated or mayo and you want to do all this for the whopper. No, we're not. No, this is not have it your way. It's have it his way, not your way, his way. I hear holy, holy. Like in what you hear in the Catholic Church, holy, holy. Our Father. Let me wrap. Let me sure I wrap my crown. Hold on. Let me make. I got to wrap this crown. Make sure my crown is. My crown is covered. Cause some of y'all be coming in here, just come in here nasty when y'all want to be. Okay, so it has you need only to be still. Be still. It's not gonna come your way because if you didn't believe it the first time, you're not gonna believe it a second time. You wasting your air. You wasting the time that you're in that tabernacle. If you because you're already in judgment. You never thought about maybe he's gonna do it a different way. And like I said, if everybody has an answer, if everybody knew what everybody knew, because I hate that right now. Oh no, it's supposed to be like this. Oh no, it's supposed to be like this. No, it's like this. Like everybody got a damn theory, but nobody's not putting the theory into practice. I'm up here, I'm putting that theory to practice. I'm just saying who you should listen to, because that's how it becomes law, right? That's how you do science, right? Right. So you get a hypothesis. Okay, so you get this hypothesis. Hypothesis. Thank you. So you get this, you get the question, right? So the question was, Jesus will come a different way. Is Jesus going to come a different way? Will he send a whole nother person? Will he send a whole nother person? Like we in the science fair, yo. How many of y'all had social study fairs and science fairs? They don't even do that no more for these kids. So you go ahead, you get that question. Then you used to do something like go to the library and read about everything. These kids don't even know how to use a Dewey Decimal System. They don't even know how to go in and manually go and find the book. They don't. So, but anyway, back in my day, or some of y'all can agree, some of y'all don't. So, so you go, you read, maybe experience. No, that's second. So you go and read. You're gonna research. Okay, so I'm researching the Bible. I'm gonna research history. I'm gonna go back because I went to college, and they gave me the Bible, not like church. They gave me the real way as a scholar. So I'm gonna go back and pull all that, right? So go back, pull that, and maybe I'll have a good memory. I don't necessarily have to get that book. Remember things that were said. You go back and you just start reading. You just start researching. You like what actually happened with the story. And then actually you are connected with God, but anyway, but he's directing it, right? So you go and do the research. This is the time that you do the experiment. The experiment is okay. Experiment is I'm gonna work on me, right? I guess that's what the experiment is. Okay, the experiment is if I do it the way that I found in research, yeah, if I did it the way I found in research, will I, um, will it happen? So you do it the way that you research. You go, uh, you believe in God, you learn faith, you believe you believe that He gives you the whole restorer. Yeah, He gives you the whole restorer. You're gonna believe in faith. Then you gonna just follow Him. But I need to go and clean my closet out. I'm talking about my closet in a minute. I'm gonna clean my closet out. Then restructure it. I'm gonna restructure it by getting help. You know, in listening to the help. Also being open in this whole journey that I don't know it all, because that's ego, right? So you do it totally different. You do it that way. You do it on the way that you was researched. Maybe maybe your parents took you to an extra class, not in school. Like they took you to this extra program or something, and you learned a little bit more in that class instead of the class, what's going on in your class, right? So you did the research, you knew all that, you take all that knowledge, you go ahead and do the experiment, and then your results is this. That can speak it like you and break it down to a C. Then it becomes theory. Technically, it can be law. But since y'all don't believe, it's theory. It's a theory. I hear somebody like, yo, wait, I don't want to get copyrighted, but look at these people. We still low. Yo, Aphrodite. Somebody watching and like, somebody's like, yeah, I hear it in my ear too. Just give him. Look. He's like, it's like he's like, man, I'm falling more in love with this girl. He like, I'm falling. He like, oh shit. That's how you like. This girl is really super intelligent. We can have many nights where he can pick my brain. Like, yo, so wait, she's pretty. She works hard. She don't really want much. She's humble. She seems like she got her stuff together. The way how she's talking, that means she got her mind together, and she's healthy. She's telling you to go to therapy. Okay, so she's healthy. She's very spiritual. Then I said she can cook. And yeah, she can cook. And she that intelligent. And she know football. I watch a little bit of basketball too. But she knows sports. Nobody not seeing this. Yo, nobody not seeing this. He like, you got me. I hear you that part. You got me going crazy. Like, wow. Yeah, I hear that. I hear whoever this is, right? You never had a woman like that before. It's always been superficial conversations of, of he say, she say, what happened in this, and what's going on in pop. Well, I still talk pop culture, but after I know the truth, I don't really speak on it that much no more. Um, um, so it's just like you never in your whole life, even when you went and cheated on her, and you tried to find a replacement. I don't know, you did, right? So you tried to find a replacement, or you was trying to look. Oh, you was trying. Maybe you were seeking me, just like I like. How I be on here, like, yo, is that him? Is that him? Is that him? Is that, maybe and you're like, you have never encountered a woman like this. And then she's not like weird. Because usually if a woman is this intelligent, she well, you do break a loose screw. You do. But she's very self-aware. Mm. I'm down and wait for it. No other love. That's funny. 716. Down power. God said, God said, Matthew 7:16, by their fruit you will recognize them. Oh, I guess that's your message. By their fruit you will recognize them. Yeah. That's funny. Um, let's see. I don't know any. Somebody just had a career that just crashed. This person came in this industry because I said I don't know, like, I get this energy, but I know why I get this energy, because right now they mad at me because I'm saying everything, so I'm low on the algorithm right now, but I'm gonna keep going. But these people, I know what you do. So anyway, why we doing that? Anyway, um this person, by the way, that's with them, right? I'm not doing it with them, right? They with them. This person went in the industry and he didn't know truly what this meant. He went in the industry wide-eyed, ponytailed, excited. Whoever this is, like, he was excited, just excited. And it would actually get them out of where they lived at. They lived in a rat infested place. um, and they were very poor, not very poor, but they were very limited. They were very limited with their funds. But New York, right? They from New York. Rats gonna be there anyway, right? So it was just like it was a red infested place. Typical thing: mother, father, single. No, mother and father trying to do their thing, and you became this master at something that nobody saw, pretty much. Not the way how you do it. Something like me doing right now. The way how you do it, nobody has ever seen it, right? And somebody, okay, this is what happened, and really, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I don't think you know, because I'm speaking in spirit. I'm giving you the read. I don't think you know that you were always looked at since you was a child. Maybe you went to some kind of program, or you went to some kind of comedies, some kind of acting. I don't know, some comedy school or something. And it was like those people were already chosen, and they made you do some stupid stuff, but you didn't know you were doing stupid stuff. And it was like they always been watching you because they want it's like, how that's how they do sometimes. They'll put you in one of these after school programs, and they're gonna watch you. you know that's the kid that could be a star. That's star material. They saw charisma, and they just watched, and somehow it was just God's plan for you to go and do and start where you went and started. Now you did start prospering, right? And this is when you start to prosper. This is you always gonna get a test, and your test was, because it was slowly going up, right? The first offer will always be the devil. It's not going to be the second offer. It's going to always, trust me. The first offer is going to be them and the devil. So I see this person came to you and said, we can give you more exposure. We can give you more mass appeal. We can do all this, and then you can, have fun. Like, but how they sold it to you was messed up, though. And then, it seems like it was gonna be a fun time, and they really messed over you. Like, they gave it to you wrong, but they always do. The devil not gonna tell the truth. He not gonna tell the truth at all. So yeah, this came along. They came along, and they courted you, like they groomed you, because I think you had, like, just like I said, the difference between me and some of these people. I had parents, but I wasn't poor. I did not have to cash in early, because I that's how I was raised. I did not, even though I was going through my hardships, I wasn't raised in that manner. I don't know how they go. So even though your parents were limited, you were apprehensive because of your upbringing. And maybe you and another friend they chose. You and the other friend, like, yo, do it. I'm gonna do it. You do it. He's not. He's saying that it's not that type of thing. It's not you signing your soul, right? It's not you doing it. It's just you. We gonna get. It's to them. They thought they can get more followers These two. Okay, we can get more followers. We can get legions of followers. So that's it. He signed, but he did not read the fine printing. So this person did not read the fine printing. But he got the exposure that he wanted. And then it's like they groomed him so slowly of the process. I have never seen, and this is what I'm getting from Spirit, they have never seen nobody actually get that groomed. Actually, and then they groomed this person on camera. They saying that this is okay to do on camera. Right? So we all seeing all this at our homes. But he doesn't know he's being used, so we can actually desensitize a whole generation of young people and think that what we're doing is okay because you're doing it, right? So offers came. Maybe you did turn down an offer. That one was like, you know how somebody come to you and try to offer you something but don't mean it? That was I hear hook and angle. That was to angle you. I don't know what that means. It was to angle you and make you go to another angle. Freemasonry make you go in another angle. Not this angle, for them to get progress, you have like the angles and the linear points. So they trying to make another point over here. I don't even know that. I'm just speaking. I don't even know that. I just know all y'all shit. Okay, so so it's like they angled you. All of that was an act because they were the same people. You signed with the same people, but you thought you did not sign with these people, but you signed to them. You signed your life away. You didn't know what it takes. And I'll be honest with you. You are a God. No, you are a God-fearing person. Before all this, you love God. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. But it's like they tried to groom you. Oh, they groomed you and humiliated you on camera. Another part of it is we can start doing that on camera to anybody, and y'all gonna accept it. Y'all not gonna see it. Y'all not gonna see it as this, right? You're not gonna see it as this. You see how it's going like here in the corner. You're not gonna see him lurking in the corner while he you're not gonna see him. But you think what they're doing to him is normal. We're gonna push also the feminization of young black boys, because we don't want them to be meant like alpha. We don't want them that way. We want them as females. We want them lower. Because black people, y'all cannot step up in your position. And I don't talk about y'all stars with that. Like, why? Why would y'all do that? Just don't care what y'all mind control too. So anyway, I think what was the camel what was the match, the match that lit the spark was when you went to an award show and you saw how they get down. I think that's what it was. And it's been an innermost battle. I got to get cards on that one. I noticed, and I'm be honest with you, I noticed when people go to Will Smith, they never come back the same. August Alsina, um, they got it. Yes, the great. All these people that go, it's like I hear that they got like a underground bunker or something like that, and it got it. It is seriously nothing but demonic. They don't care once you in there. It's like also it's like you know how he is in on the street. Like everybody loves Will Smith. Like yes, Will is the man. Will is the man. Once that door closed, he is a whole nother person. You know, this is another thing because this happened to me. I told you, God put me in every situation. So let's just say there was a husband and wife, right? And the wife is bisexual, but you can't really say the wife is bisexual, or so also the husband, is just nasty as shit too, right? So they let's just say they meet a girl because this little, and the wife's like, I think she's pretty, in the right in and she's like, I'm doing this for a reason, I don't know. So she's like telling her husband maybe they was caking at night, like, yo, I want this person. How we gonna get this person? So, maybe they'll call the girl like randomly. Be like, you want to go out to the club? Like, yeah, let's go out to the club. Then, she gets liberated. Maybe you offer her drugs she never tried for the first time. Like, yo, here, try it. Okay, I'm going through a divorce. I'm hurting. Okay, I'll try. So then now you just messed up. Like you messed up it. I'm just saying all this for a reason. You messed up after you've been taking all this, right? And you just messed up. And then something just happens. And you don't realize what the hell that you did until the next day. But let's just say these people like Rick James and shit, they were going on until almost 11 or 12 o'clock. So you go in from the club at 2 a.m. So you go into 10 a.m. Then you be like, now this shit just nasty. What the hell? And then you like, I'm gone, never again. Well, maybe. But anyway, I'm saying all that for a reason. That's what happened to him. The husband is bisexual. They gave him something. They always give their victims something. And look at my eyes, they're already brown. Yo, I have never seen my eyes this brown before. Never saw my eyes this brown. It's scary. It scares me. They gave him something in his drink. And I'm looking at him like, they getting, okay. Anyway, they gave something in his drink. And you know how things happen, and then later you regret them. Like I just said, that happened. And then also, people that are really God chosen to do things because they were already chosen to do it, it's like we're made different. We're made different. I'm not going to say the word what it is because nobody's not going to believe it, right? So we are made different. Our DNA is different. The way how we do things is different. That's why we probably can't take enough medicine. That's why, you get drunk off of one bottle of wine. Like, you cannot take a lot of things on your body. Because your body's already, because what you are, your body's already at top shape. All right. So even though you doing whatever and you beat up that body, it's still in top shape. So, and then let's just say it bounced back very quickly. I started losing weight again. Like, it'll just bounce back very quickly. So it's like when you give some of these people blood, because you got to think about this, people, y'all watching. I know y'all watching. I know some of y'all, I'm scaring y'all with these damn eyes. I know. Yeah, I'm the real deal. Okay, so you, it's like, what the first thing you do when you got to get a blood transfusion? What's the first thing? They type you, right? They type and match you. You have to be typed and matched to get the right blood in you. But if you just drinking whoever and whatever, you don't know the AB, you don't know the O, you don't know the A, you don't know the B, and then you don't know if it's positive, then you don't know if it's negative, because all that has factors. And I think we're getting to a society that y'all stupid. And y'all not gonna know. Y'all stupid. So you will get a reaction if you taking, let's just say, especially if you got angelic or whatever makeup in you. You're walking earth angel. You're chosen to do something. Either with healing or with arts or with being innovative, whatever. You're chosen to do this. So you cannot just drink randomly like that. So some of those people, and also I hear Mercury. Mercury has a lot to do with it too. Maybe they put Mercury in the, just like how they did with Jim Jones, right? They pour that little nasty out. Like, maybe it's a mixture. Sometimes people are allergic to mercury in that blood. Think about it. That's why they said the kids get autistic in the beginning, right? When they get those shots, those kids are earth angels. Those children they're here. They are earth angels lost in a dimension somewhere. And it depends on what dimension they're in. And this is the result you get. But it starts off as an allergy because they cannot have that. And now the increase in autistic kids, because God was sending a whole slew of them to clean up the mess that we have right now. Those kids, they were supposed to, but who knows? Maybe somebody can heal them. But anyway, yeah. So think about this: if those things change a kid and make them this kid go totally left and go revert back, and you don't even know who that kid is, what you think they doing in them? So then when they take this, you be like, what happened to him? Then I hear blood pathogens. It's like, okay, so another thing too. If you can't screw anybody, you can't drink anybody. You can't just drink whatever you want to drink. He's allergic. Then he saw some like I said, what was good, like I said, like how I was, like a couple hours, you like, yeah, this feel good as hell. Oh hell yeah. Then after you see 7 o'clock, 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning, 10 in the morning, and they still not stopping. Okay, now this is just nasty. This, um, I gotta go get my kid. I gotta go get my kids. They ain't gonna stop. Like this just plain nasty. Let's just say you a dumbass, you did it again. You drank the blood, go back. Now they just gonna accidentally, because they know you wasn't comfortable in it, so they gonna accidentally put you in that another situation with maybe with a couple now, because they went back. Yeah, I told you this always happened. They went back and it was like, um, so yeah, we did this, and this person did this. Yeah, you think we can do it too? Yeah, we can do it too. So then you call and say, man, we having a gathering over here, just a small gathering. To get you into the next level, you have to meet these people. Bop bop bop. And so these people come in and say, they really like trafficking, but I didn't even know that was trafficking with me. Okay, with me. So you go over there. Now you already know. Okay, I chunked the deuce with this one. This situation. Then you go there and you passed off to the couple. Then you really could. These people are they really taught their children this is the right way. They taught their children this religion. Their children believe in this. Like they really started with their children like that. So their children believe what they do, and what they do is normal. So let's just say if you are the age of one of his children, that's nasty, bro. That's some nasty shit. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Well, a father can. That he been passed on. He been trafficked. Look at Kevin Hart. They were grooming him. They were grooming him. They were grooming him. So, oh well. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I really don't know. I don't know what that is. What's that art piece behind you? I don't know. I don't know. So just think about it. That first time that sleepover, okay, we're gonna get our foot wet. Why Kevin Hart would go as a grown ass man? Because Kevin Hart is my age, maybe a year older. I think he was born in '77. So, um, so you a grown ass man, and you doing sleepovers with these two. Then the second time y'all did it, then the third, he's just been passed around. He's been passed around. and I hear like the reports, like that's how they talk, just like how yeah, this person, yeah, he does this, he feels. So by then, you feel like this. That's what you see. To get your life back, to get your life back, to get your journey back, you have to fall on the sword. To start to get your soul back, you have to call in. You have to call in. Then you will have to restore. You need, like, he can restore you. But then around this point, you really have to start getting ready to tell the truth on everything. You cannot come towards us in the light if you do not want to speak the truth. You got to tell everything. Not like what Nikki, what she's doing. Like, Jay-Z done this. No, what you done too. Because you was sitting there, you was standing up there with a doggone priest at the Grammys. Like, come on now. Then all of a sudden, I hate them people too. I hate them people. Like, we all playing sexual games and shit. We all doing this, and then you get mad, and then you want to tell everybody what they did, but you never gonna tell what you did. I don't like that, man. Take your charge. You did it. Jaguar word too. She just got you get mad because it doesn't go your way, and now you want to spill the beans. Well, okay, but you've been holding the beans. I mean, that means it's not sincere. It's not here to save anybody. It's here to actually get your ego back, or you're like, yeah, I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna get my lick back. That's ego. So you're not ready. You telling on these people, you're not doing that intention. Same thing with Drake. Okay, I'm gonna sue. Now you suing for your ego. You're not suing, and these people cheering on like he still deal with what he deal with. So I guess somebody need to hear that. What do you mean, introduce myself? It's Bobby Tree. I like your name though. It's cute. It's cute. It's cute. I think I'm gonna do a burner account. Mine be Ricky Bobby. Yeah, mine be Ricky Bobby. I need to watch that movie. That's one of my favorite movies. Um, thank you. Thank you. It's Trilogy sweatshirt. This is for Trilogy. She be wearing my clothes. Oh, this is Trilogies. She be wearing my clothes though, for real. She really do. I'm still waiting on the answer. Introduce myself. What you mean, introduce myself? I'm Kirsten. Hi, I'm Kirsten. That's all I am. I'm Kirsten. I am the proprietor. Yeah, I'm the proprietor of ClubSpirit. uh, I'm just a faithful walker behind Christ. That's all I am. That's all I am. Learned a lot of lessons, and now I just want to pass on the lessons. That's it. That's who I am. Franklin Kirsten. That's how I am. But yeah, this is Trilogy shirt. She wears my clothes all the time. Then she gives, like, these teenage girls, I swear to you not. So you don't figure out that they have on your clothes until they come back home or something like that. And then you be like, well, Mama, I ain't have nothing else to wear. Okay, then. Nobody told me that part about teenagers either. They take your clothes. Well, then I'm going to take your damn clothes. Let me see. If I was only human, I'll live 1,000. If I only was human, I'll live another 1,000 years. If I was human. Half man, half man, half angel. Half man, half angel. Somebody's human. Somebody's a humanoid. What is a humanoid? I don't know that. What's a humanoid? See, I don't know some things. I have to look it up. Somebody's a humanoid? It's a robot? A non-human being with human-like characteristics. Somebody's a humanoid. I don't know who energy is this. If I wasn't human, if I wasn't human, I don't know. If I wasn't human, I'll live. I'm gonna live 1,000 years. This you. Maybe you have been living for a long ass time. Now I hear Erica about your next lifetime. So I guess whoever this is, you're a humanoid. You're a humanoid being that jumps lifetimes. I don't know. This is what I'm getting from with this energy. You're a humanoid being that jumps lifetimes. Like, it's telling me like Call of Duty. Right? Maybe you play that game a lot because it kind of reminds you of uh, of of what you do, and it's like you are fully aware. It's not like it's like you always been unlocked. Well, yeah, you always been unlocked, so you know who you are. You know you're not regular. You know you're not average. You know you're not. Um, versus a person that's been asleep and later find out. I mean, you knew for a very long time. You knew. Um, E.T. come home. Somebody in here sees or saw somebody just like them and like, yo, I've been in this world all these thousands of years, and finally, no, maybe different lifetimes. Maybe y'all been missing each other. I don't know. Maybe y'all been missing each other. Then now you actually see, you saw another one just like you, and you're like, that's, you like, finally. Like, hey, you've been around the world, and I can't find my baby. You've been looking all over. You've been looking all over the world for this person, and finally you found this person. So I hear computer love. What the? What is this? Wait, who is this? Computer love. Computer love. Computer love. Hi. Thank you. All right, thank you. I hear another computer love in my ear now. Oh, computer. You saw this person, you know who this person was instantly. This person is a part of your tribe. You've been just been outside your tribe for a very long time. Maybe you found another person that's in your tribe. And you're like, finally, you're finally the person that I've been finding. I've been trying to find. I've been finding. I hear Fiji. I've been to Fiji. I've been to Zimbabwe. I've been to Zimbabwe. Liberia, Ethiopia. Basically, did you just go and just go all over Africa for this person? And now I see like a hot air balloon. Maybe you went to France. Like you just been everywhere. Like you've been pretty much you're a world traveler, and then you've been looking for this person. You've been It's like this person maybe was kidnapped, and and you've been looking for this person for a very long time. You know, like you know how they used to do with the kidnap. Like, oh, I just saw that movie recently, Adam. The repeat on Adam. Like, you know, Adam was like one of the first kids that started that, and so it's like you've been having like wanted posters for this person. Maybe you had trackers, um, angels to go find this person. Because if you humanoid, who is this girl? Aphrodite, who is this? Been around the world. If anybody see me, that's how I'm channeling sometimes. I channel this way. Just like how old boy does the medium, he does this, I do this. Partner. Ready to partner. I'm hearing, and I'm being honest with you, this is what I'm hearing. This is what I'm hearing. There are humanoids walking on this earth. I don't know. I'm just hearing. But it's like there are two special humanoids. I just had to look up what a humanoid is. What the hell? So, these two humanoids are they're here for a reason, and this person's been looking for this other person. This person has, been, finally you see the person, and now you're in awe of this person, and you about to approach this person. You're about to approach this person very, very quickly. Like maybe you're on your way. I don't know. Maybe you like I said, go get the keys. Something like that. Like you're on your way very quickly. There she go. I don't want to lose her. Let's go. Fire, get a car, get whatever, go. That's why I'm here. Like we gotta go. We gotta you rushing because it's like maybe you're scared that you're gonna miss the connection or something, or it's gonna be like you know how this ends, something like that. Maybe because if you're him, you know how this ends. So now you're going to you're going to actually rush. You're gonna actually rush into this person's life. This person's gonna be like, "Where in the hell you come from, and who are you?" You're gonna be like, "Yeah." I hear you being illuminated the way. Raphael is behind this. Raphael is seriously behind this. And Jophiel, because that's beauty, right? Metatron too. So those three are behind, like getting it. I don't know, but I guess that's somebody's energy. I hear rejoicing. There's going to be some rejoicing. You heard of this person. This person has been spoken in many rooms before. Like, this person has just been spoken and talked about for many years. This person, um, they, like I said, yeah, they're aware of it. And there was some people that did not want this person seen. There used to be meetings on this education series on this person, like how to find this person, um, how to find this person. If you know, and then if you find this person, let them know, because this person's a demon, but they the demons. They flip flop. So they're telling these people that this person's a bad person, but really that person's not. They're the bad people, but they got these people minds, right? So it's like, look, yeah, I know his birthday was on the 6th. That's all that happened on the 6th. You're right. 6, like I said. So I got 7 minutes. Let me hurry up and wrap this up. So he's like, yeah, yeah, we gonna get her. And then he's like, no, I'm not. Yeah, but you pretending. Like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna call it. Yeah, yeah, I'm called. We gonna like. Then lately, it's been like high alert. This person, this person maybe on a wanted, like I said, like a real card can be like, this is the person. Person on the, like, ding. Like, I don't know, just. I'm being goofy now, for real. But no, now they know who the person is. And now you're like, okay, but you have to do it in this discreet way. You have friends that's going to be helping too, because they know they know too, because they were smart enough to look it up. Like, yo, why they want this person so bad? Like, why this person really? One person, they tried to soul swap with this person. But how you gonna say that person's a demon? But then you want to, maybe if okay, get her. You just get the traits with your your holy body, right? Okay, I get it. So they told this person, maybe, so this person started researching a whole lot, because she was supposed to play this role of this person, like, just like an actress. What kind of reading is this, bro? I like, what kind of reading is this? Um, what kind of reading is this? She was gonna be playing that role, but she did a lot of research and she found out who it was, but she still had to play like this person. So she had to play, because it's an actress thing. Like, she, like, they're telling her that she has to be like this person. So, and they was giving her the wrong makeup. So, but not the wrong makeup, but the wrong information. So she went went and have time, because this person has a lot of time on their hands. They have a whole lot of time on their hands. So they went and maybe they researched who this person truly is. And when they found out who this person truly is, they've been treating this person like an idol. Maybe they've been trying to connect to this person, and they've been trying to connect for years. Maybe they thought they had a connection, but it wasn't a connection. But they still had to play the role. Like, this person had to really play the role. And now I went from this person to this woman. But all that's happening is like both. It's like they're friends, of friends that really need this other humanoid at this time. And it was like maybe this woman had to really see who a lot of people were, and she educated people, but the people that she can trust. Like she just went out, she she just went out, like, okay, I can trust you. Okay, this person. This person likes to surf the internet, and they'll watch whatever's on the internet. They'll watch, because they don't have nothing. So they went and looked this person up, and there it was. They went and did some research. I don't know how. They went and did some research. Like, this person you think is dumb, but they're not dumb. Like Marilyn Monroe. Oh, no, not Marilyn Monroe. The one with the big chest. The one they wanted, like Marilyn. Like, she was actually a genius. What's that girl? I forgot. I hear books, right? Okay, anyway. She was very intelligent. She just played a role of being stupid, and then it caught up with her. Same thing, same story. All these are the same stories, and they become characters, and then they just, because they're not living their true self. And everybody's a character right here. Everybody's a character. So anyway, it's like maybe now they are messaging each other and trying to figure out how they gonna do this, because they need this person. They need this person ASAP, because it's like somebody hit the self-destruction button, and they too stupid to know they hit the self-destruction button. So the only person they know that can probably help them, this got some twists and turns, bruh. They need to go and get this person, and it's just God has engineered a whole lot of this. So anyway, I gotta go. Oh yeah, I don't know. This is just somebody's energy. Um, I hear world stop. Beyonce, pretty. Oh, that's Nicki Minaj. I'm feeling myself, and then the world stop. That's why I hear world stop. This person can stop the world. Like Beyonce, I can stop the world. World stop. This person can literally, no. That's why I hear literally. Don't take me serious. Don't take me serious. Don't take me serious. So it's just like a rendezvous. A rendezvous. Right on Valentine's Day. I don't, yeah, I don't even care about no damn Valentine's Day. But I didn't even know it was tomorrow. Until trip, your world stop with this. Until Trilogy says that I have to give her money, or I have to buy her boyfriend a Valentine's Day gift. Let me repeat. I don't even have a boyfriend, okay? I have to pay for Trilogy's. I have to pay for Trilogy's boyfriend Valentine's Day gift. You know what? I'm gonna do it because it's our first love. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be nice. She's struggling. I think my business partner, he's gonna be like, like he gonna do something. My business partner probably gonna do something. The one that that be coming around, the one that plays like, yo, that food was good. Yo, that food was good. I'm just letting you know. Um, your daughter is struggling. I don't know. No, the business partner is not Wilson. The business partner is just he's just out there. He just was thrown out there like here. But we can't be together because I can't be truly me because he's totally Christian and I'm spiritual. There's a difference. And he believes in that straight lace. And then it's like I have never seen a man. Well, I'm spiritual. I'm spiritual all day though. But I had never seen a man all day wake up in the morning and just be about God till he goes to sleep. I even asked him, I'm like, yo, do you have an off button? He's like, no, I don't have an off button. I can't deal with that. I gotta at least, tap out. Like I tell my girls, look, give me time out. Give me my, time out. Time out. I need a moment of silence because I can't keep doing this all day. But he can. That's how he does it. You can't. I can't complain, but that's him, right? Oh, no other love. Oh, when I was doing a humanoid. So now Wilson, let me know you part human and something. You are alien walking around this world. Then I hear drinks on the wall, like Beyonce did. Drinks on the wall. The alien superstar. Baby, you're a superstar. Let me find out you part alien, Wilson. How does that happen? Now I'm just thinking nasty. My bad. Like two. You know how Boosie say two girls kissing, two aliens kissing in the back seat, two aliens kissing in the back seat. so so y'all be having you gonna have alien love and shit. How does that work? Alien love. I'm scared to be in that bedroom. I'm not. I just see a lot going on in that bedroom. I'm gonna get out of that bedroom, bro. That's my stupid ass. No, wait, that's my stupid ass. I want to be nosy and shit. Like, yo, let me. So how they do it? Like, is it gonna be different? Is it gonna be like? So I'm going in and like envisioning, envisioning this. I was envisioning it. I see bodies being thrown everywhere. Just, they They gonna be upside down. Let me get out of this room, bro. Good morning. Let me get out of this room. Cause y'all nasty. Y'all nasty. Y'all are nasty. Y'all gonna always stay entertained. If this is not fun. Oh my God, why did I do that? Good morning. Why did I do that? Why did I be like, oh, why did now I can't get it on my face. All I see is a big bedroom, right? And like a fireplace and them locked up for a minute. They not going, but of course they're gonna shower, right? I hear mating season. It's gonna be a mating season. They're gonna have a. So wait, hold on. Quick, I gotta answer this. And I gotta go. So if a humanoid and a humanoid have a humanoid, so is it how does that work? I'm just being funny. I'm being facetious. I know how it works, but I'm just being funny. Like, how does that work? That baby gonna be like I said before, when I keep saying, somebody baby gonna be like Jack Jack, be throwing out, be spitting out fires like the Avengers for real, for real. Like, yeah, it's gonna be mating season. This is a mate. This is a mate. Yeah, I have like a mating call. I don't know. That's what I hear. Like, what the hell? Like, let me get out of this reading, bro. I gotta get out of this because I'm seeing too much, man. I'm seeing too much. This, I was being nosy, my stupid ass being nosy, man. Why did I do that? That's what I get. Nice bedroom, though. Very nice bedroom. I'm trying to get out of there. I really am. Um, but anyway, anyway, hold on, let me get this together. Anyway, I hear somebody needs to drink a lot of water or drink a lot of fluids because a lot is going on right now in the universe. That's what I heard. So, but okay, I gotta go. Yeah, have a good morning.